The problem is, where does the allegiance of those ethnic minority falls? And I'm going to start giving you lists. Gowon was an ethnic minority. Am I making sense? Muritala Muhammad was an ethnic minority. Buhari was an ethnic minority. Fulanis are minorities. Babangida was an ethnic minority from Nupe, from Niger State. Abacha was Kanuri, an ethnic minority. Abdul Salam, another man from Niger State, was an ethnic minority. So majority now, the Jaradua that took over from Obasanjo was an ethnic minority. The one that took over from Yaradua was an ethnic minority. Buhari that took over from Jonathan was an ethnic minority. So the ethnic minority won't dictate the future of Nigeria. Forget all the shouts. If you pay attention to their blackmail, you're going to get yourself into trouble. Why are the ethnic minority playing this game? I'm going to tell you why. The ethnic minorities are afraid that if they don't play a spoiler, tí wọ́n incapacitate Yoruba people or Igbo people or Arewa people, then àwọn yẹn lè ní agbára lọ́wọ́ láti consume wọn. The middle belt people don't pariwo middle belt nsìn, they were strong one Nigerianists, pan-Nigerianists, until they lost their relevance in the scheme of things in the military and the political arena. This is the bitter truth. They were controlling Nigeria. So the issue from 1940 and 1950s is that ethnic minorities don't want to be under anybody. They don't want to take control from anybody. They want to control their states and align with anybody for any power play. That's what ethnic minorities want in Nigeria. They know pé tẹ́ bá lọ sọ pé ẹpín Nigeria lónìí sìn, the Igbos might decide to march into Akwa Ibom and annex it. Igbos will march into Calabar and annex it. Igbos tẹ̀tí draw map now, claiming it as part of their land. So the ethnic minorities would never and never accept any regional setup. Wọ́n máa sabotage ẹni. I have read many constitutional issues. And the only people to very regional is Yoruba. It's Yoruba. Àwa nìkan la ní cohesiveness láti build láti find a way to have a system that works despite some of our differences. So, and you are not the only one in Nigeria. You are not the only one in Nigeria. So, ẹ bá lọ sí Abuja any conference, tẹ́yìn gbé regional lọ, àwọn yòókù kan máa mess yín up ni. Wọ́n máa dàrú ni. I dey mention now. But for now, we also need to play our game. If you go and read the 2014 National Conference, they will say, for the sake of rubbish will not something no. For the sake of equity and fairness, the Southeast should also have 6 states. Now, what sort of rubbish is that? Clearly Northwest, in 7 states. Why does the Northwest of Nigeria have 7 states, more than the rest of other geopolitical zones? If this country is really built on fairness and equity, can the reason that if we create a state, but on state creation, all country Nigeria of instability, and I'm going to Cherry want to understand that a lot of our people do not actually understand what is going on as regards in Nigeria. A lot of our people do not understand the semantics and the ethnic distribution and configuration of Nigeria. And I'm going to start explaining. One, you look at Bauchi. Bauchi is not a full Hausa Fulani state. It's a lie. Southern Bauchi is Christian majority. People don't know. Southern Gobe is Christian. Yakubu Dogara is a Christian. is Christian majority. Southern Kaduna has close to 22 local governments. Southern Kaduna that are now Hausa Fulani, they have close to 12. Now, báwo lẹ ṣe wá kó ìlú yẹn, ẹ wá kó lọ sínú northwest, ẹ wá lọ ń gbé sàrí àwọn ọbẹ̀ yẹn. So make sense. And you deny them from having any political power, no single university, no single development for the past 40 years. Ẹ dẹ̀ báyé wọn jẹ́. In the same Nigeria. And they will still come around, wọ́n gbé Igoro síta, wọ́n máa pariwo, let us maintain peace and order, because they know that many of us are not intelligent to understand what Nigeria is all about. Ṣé South, Biafran war, only South to negotiate ara wọn kó lọ́ndà Igbo hegemony. Tó bẹ́ẹ̀ pàjẹ́ ńdà tí Igbo ní, only Southwest náà ní ni, kò lè sí peace ní South. But that Biafran war was what the South, especially the Ijaws, the Efik, the Bibios, the Kweres, used the Yorubas to negotiate themselves out of the manipulation of the Southeast. It's a bitter truth. If you go and read everything from 1950 to 1960, the Southeast, the Igbos, never wanted any form of recognition or existence of the ethnic minorities. If you, for instance, Calabar has always been the old capital of Nigeria. Calabar was once the capital of Nigeria. But when the Eastern region started, the Igbos took their capital and took it to Enugu, the Igbo land. People don't, and when you shall ethnic minorities and ethnicities in Nigeria, they don't joke. They mean what? They do what they need to do to survive and to be able to get what they want. It is Yoruba people to lójú àánú, talama dancing nǹkan tí ò kàn, talama protest rubbish tí ò kàn, tama set the standard. Yoruba people no expect their own political leaders should be like Angel Michael, Angel Gabriel. But when they see Lucifer from the Hausa Fulani or the Southeast, they say, well, we are not like them. We are Omolabi. Or you know that Omolabi Oshiwolense in Nigeria. Omolabi Oshiwolense in Nigeria. Because you guys think politics is a game of morality. If anybody will give you what you want within Nigeria, nothing concerns you with his personal life. Omugboni, omusigani, oníyàwó mẹ́ta ni, oníyàwó mẹ́rin ni. Kí ló kàn tí ń bẹ̀yẹn pẹ̀lú yẹn? Kí ló kàn tí ń pẹ̀lú yẹn? The reality is this person doing what we need as a people? Reason tí Yorùbá dẹ̀ fi ká ìdá ẹ̀ṣọ́ ọmọlúwàbí kọ́ là ń ṣe àbòsí ni àti ẹ̀sìn burúkú ẹ̀sìn tá a ti gbà sórí bí wèrè. Àbòsí ni àti gba wèrè mẹ́sìn. Bọ́n ṣe paint Jesus la ṣe fẹ́ káwọn leaders wá rí. Bọ́n ṣe paint ànábì la fẹ́ kí bọ́n ṣe paint ànábì la ṣe fẹ́ kí àwọn leaders wá rí. A mọ̀ pé kò sí tó ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ nú Nàìjíríà. Irọ́ dẹ̀ ni àwọn tó ń pariwo irọ́ yìí. Ẹ̀yin fún wọn nánà ní position lọ́sọ̀kan di CMD hospital. Wọ́n lọ kó bodyguard sẹ́yìn ni. Wọ́n mọ̀ kó bodyguard sẹ́yìn ni tí wọ́n máa dàdúgbò rú. So what are you talking about? So state creation. Báwo la ṣe fẹ́ ensure báwọn ìṣẹ̀kiri bọ́? Ìṣẹ̀kiri are an ancient Yoruba group that are on the verge of extinction nínú Nigeria. There are two types of minorities. There are two types of minorities. Two types of minorities. Majority inside the minority, minority inside the minority. Mo fẹ́ tún sọ, there are two types of minorities. Majority inside the minority, minority inside the minority. Ṣé rí èmi ni àwọn thief, àwọn Nupe, àwọn Ìgalà, àwọn Ìjọ, àwọn Efik Ibibio, àwọn Kanuri, àwọn Fulani. Those are majority inside the minority. They are as deadly as the majority. If they can position themselves very well, they are deadly. They are very, very deadly. And they are very, very important in the power struggle in Nigeria. They are very, very important, that block. But our minority inside the minority, I'm sorry, mi ò bú wọn, èmi ní Gédé, Ìdòmà, àwọn wo tún ní iná Mágí, àwọn ìlú dápẹ́ Ìṣàn. Those are minority of the minority. I'm sorry to say this. Local government ìbò local government méjì mẹ́ta n'Íbàdàn ó máa nullify gbogbo tó ń bọ̀ láti local rẹ̀ láti gbogbo ìlú wọn pátá, so ẹ ní láti worry nípa wọn. I'm sorry to say this word. Ṣé àwọn majority inside the minority yẹn, they are deadly. Because I'm going to give you some instance. Benue State, wọ́n lọ kó àwọn thief. Ìdòmà, Ìgèdè, wọ́n lọ kó wọn sínú same state. Kí ni àwọn thief ṣe? But àwọn Ìdòmà ń complain pé wọn ò jáwọn jẹ governor. Ìdòmà thief told them, tẹ́ bá ti fẹ́ jẹ, tẹ́ bá ti sọ pé ẹ fẹ́ mọ jẹ governor, leave this state kẹ́ padà sí Nasarawa. That is what Ìdòmà thief people are telling their fellow Nigerians, because they have the power to control that place. Ìkwéré nìkan ló ń jẹ governor, ló ń jẹ governor Rivers, because they have the population and power. Ju Ìjọ lọ. Shall I understand? Every people, that combination, Aqua Cross, they are a powerful majority inside the minority. And they are very, very important and crucial to the power games within Nigeria. We need to understand games of power. We need to understand power.